A bandit camp. Isn't anybody here? This is bizarre. What is going on? Maybe it's further up, I guess? If there were people here, they would be sleeping. Oh. Oh. These are bandits.
So, it's all clear to me now.
What is? Who are you? You've no business here.
I'm Henry, and I was expecting to find you here.
What? How could you...
Sir Divish's locator went missing around these parts.
Well, it seems like he's all out of luck, don't it? Divish ought to have sent someone better than you to parley.
He didn't send me to parley, he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? There's plenty of us,
No, he didn't.
and you're on your own. So I'd think twice about how you're going to deal with that.
Let him go. I'd like to let him go.
Let him go, right now. Or you can stay here and feed the crows, like the rabble who were here before you.
All right. No need to be hasty, eh? We'll be on our way then, quietly. That fella's in the tent over there.
Good. That worked out well. Get out of here. What tent? Fella? Oh. There he is.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Interesting headgear.
Sir Divish sent me to find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Scalith.
My name is Marius Belek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet.
Uh-oh.
Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived. And so far, all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Although, I won't see much in the dark. I'll have to spend the night. Though I doubt I'll get a wink of sleep after what happened. You sure there are no more bandits around?
You've nothing to worry about, unless you're afraid of hares.
Well, come to me after dawn and we'll look the place over together. I'll explain everything to you.
All right. Good night.
I guess we go rob them a bit, I guess. Eat from the pot. There was a couple of chests around here, I believe. There's one. Hopefully he's asleep and he's not going to notice a bit of thievery. What? Not worth anything. It's just food. Where's the loot? sure there was one in here somewhere. There we are. Oh, new lockpicking level. Excellent. Ooh. We'll take the dried meat. Yeah. A thumper. Take the swords. We'll take one hunting sword. I don't think we need another burger sword. Move that to our trusty sea steed. Thumper. Yeah, it's not that good. Let's go find him and oh. Got to say I should have fought the bandits. Might have been more fun. Wait, where's the dude? Where is he? Did we... Oh, we don't open that. Oh, 10 lockpicks. Take that. Oh, they're not... No. I'll keep them. Daylight hours. So after dawn, I guess 8 will do. Should be good enough. We'll see. I am boiling tonight. Whew. Where is this dude? Is he A? Yeah. How did he get down here?
Here I am.
Excellent. We can start inspecting the area right away to see what can be built where. Shall we get to it then?
Sure.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
Never mind. Okay. Join him.
Damn.
Swearing at my dog. Wow, he's slow. We put caps lock on. Walk with him. Hey, Shade. It's a good evening for us. How are you?
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Okay. I hope this isn't optional. Oh, that's where I fought that
The
dude.
church is still standing. Good. good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
And he's going to remember all this without writing anything down? I don't think so. This is where those archers ran away to. Where are you going now? God, this guy's weird. Surveying the land.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
So this must be what it means by from the ashes. Rebuilding.
There's quite a lot of space.
Quite a lot of spec. Actually, do we need the shield? I don't know. I'll get rid of it. We stick with the two-handed sword type thing.
Main approach road and the stream.
We all ran across here when we attacked it.
This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream.
Whoa!
Point in building
Grandstand.
without a water source.
Thank you, buddy. Almost a year. Hope you're doing well.
Supplies and trade will flow through here.
Supplies and trade. Hey, Aragorn. Hope you are doing well as well. It is Hump Day.
I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere. Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
Muted indeed. Apologies. Well seen. Or heard. This quest is obviously so thrilling, I forgot to unmute myself.
Lots of space here.
Get out of my horse! The cheek. It's illegal. Yes, it is illegal.
There's a well here already. All the better.
Is that a well? Not much in it. And now I've made the water dirty. Oh.
A big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn.
Okay.
That's that then. The most essential surveying is done.
What?
God be with you.
So, Master Locator,
Let's
ready
do
to
the
start
building.
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything,
Yes, absolutely.
but building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it. Which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started
His
without
fingers are
delay.
too long.
There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Huh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divis?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It
Really?
shouldn't take us long.
We get babysitting duty. That's the quest. Sit here and wait for bandits.
My lord, welcome to
Oh, he's here.
Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I wonder how
I
old he
beg
is.
to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir.
I drove them off. I paid the ransom. I want something for it. I drove them off, let's be
They
honest.
didn't look all that tough, so I put a bit of pressure on them and they took to their heels.
You were outnumbered and you scared them off?
They were greenhorns. I think they may have been a bit intimidated by me.
Let's hope they don't try anything like that again.
I'm quite sure they won't, sir.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my
Terrible.
official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid.
It's quite
Finally,
small, isn't
some
it?
good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
Lay out the village, water and wood. Won't it cost a lot? Let's go for the first one, I guess.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected.
Water and wood? Is this locator guy just going to talk over us this whole time?
There's a stream here, and a well right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies that we can use right away.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here, so there will be other buildings away from the square, in particular more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected you'd find so much space here in the middle of the woods. The building work we're about to engage in is only the first part of my plan. Later, we'll clear more forest for agricultural land and build more farmhouses. But for now, we'll have to focus on more sensible goals.
As you wish, my lord.
Won't cost a lot.
Rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
1 million
certain
groschen.
amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
That much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you is a costly business. Nevertheless,
Makes sense.
I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labour. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical,
Scallops.
lad. But it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
Okay.
It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff.
Not Henry.
To take
Not Henry.
responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
No.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.